Alright, and I do believe we're live. Yes, hello. Welcome to the stream. We are currently... I really need to figure out how game capture works. Anyways, Terrafirmacraft is the name of the game. Or at least the name of the mod for Minecraft. I played Hard Rock Terra Firma not too long ago, where I had a limit on my inventory size. But now, yeah, we're starting in early summer, Saturday of June 1st, year 1000. And boy is it loud, so I think I'm going to turn it down a bit. Because that music's not terrible, but it is a bit much. So yeah, I found some clay. Really what I need to do is I need to find some water and some trees. That's a musk ox. Oh shit. I need to be careful I don't fall too far or hurt myself too bad. I don't yet have a stable source of food or water. And so until I find such things... Ah, right over here. Cool. So yeah, there's a few things that regular Terra Firma has that Hard Rock does not. Notably, I get a full inventory. And a couple of things that Hard Rock has that Terra Firma does not. Notably, I don't see a minimap, and I don't believe I have one. So I'll have to actually keep track of where I am and what I'm doing. But this should be a deal easier with less overall hostile critters around. So yeah, we've got a birch forest over there, so it looks like I'm going to be big on birch wood for this playthrough. Ah yes, I forgot, you can actually walk through birch leaves with this mod pack. For starters though, I think I want to knap probably knife heads. I know I need a javelin. Wouldn't hurt me to knap an axe head. Do I remember the shovel head recipe? Introduction. Knife blade, axe, hose. Ah, that's the shovel. Yes, because I'm going to need the shovel in order to make I'm going to need the shovel in order to make gathering clay quicker. There's also what looks like spruce trees over there. I don't know what this is, but it looks like it's a different type of dirt. Actually, that might just be a block of chert. Oof. God, we're already at midday, and I haven't done anything, really. I mean, okay, I've gotten some dirt together, I've gotten a shovel and an axe, but I don't have any food or water sorted. And I don't have any clay firing anywhere. Nor do I have firewood figured out. Oof. Been slacking. Fortunately, this shovel makes gathering clay very easy, which is going to be necessary because I'm gonna need clay for a lot of stuff. Also, my fucking sizes for stuff are correct. I'm not restricted so hard anymore. That's lovely, actually. I'm gonna need a fresh shovel. And I'm gonna need to go find a stick or two. That looks like Badlands. And this looks like wild onion. I don't know, garlic. So this mod pack shouldn't be as difficult as the Hard Rock variant. But I'm likewise missing a few quality of life mods, notably the mini-maps. I do not have a mini-map anymore. So I'm going to be very restricted in my knowledge of the surrounding area. Mostly because I'm going to have to start mapping it mentally. What are you? Fallen Douglas fir leaves. Let me see. Aha, a stick. A stick with which to make a new shovel. That looks like a bear. Thank God for the timber mod. Because, yeah, that looks like a bear, and I'm not entirely sure that I'm in any way, shape, or form ready to fight a bear. Oh, no, it's a saber-tooth something. Oh, boy. Yep. Fortunately, I left on keep inventory so I can figure this all out. So yeah, that's good to know. Where... Ah, okay. I know where I am. Roughly. Ooh, flowers. Neat. Anyways. I gotta say, I'm not a fan of the fact that Sabertooth and other large cat variants can just knock you prone, and then you basically stay there. It's running away. I wasn't aware that they did that, actually. Huh. I didn't know that they ran away, actually. That's quite interesting. Ooh, I've got fresh water here. Okay. Can I can. Fantastic. Ah, that's great. That's actually very nice. Is that a malachite? That's a hematite. Interesting. Okay, well that doesn't help me much, because I do need copper, unfortunately, as it is the first material I'll actually be able to turn into shaped metal anything. But for now, we need to chop down more than a few trees so I can start getting on. Oh, okay then. My axe broke, and as a result, most of the tree did not, which is fine. I'll just get a new axe built. So I've got rhyolite, which is not as helpful as shirt. Mostly because, if I remember correctly, copper spawns in chert biomes, but iron spawns in rhyolite. Now, I'm not sure if with Terrafirmacraft the monsters are relegated to underground only. I'm not sure if that's a thing. So I'm going to be rather cautious. Nope, they're not. Where is he? Unless I'm like right above a cave. That's a pheasant. Okay then. Or sorry, quail. And this is rye. Rye is actually really useful for me, as it's another food source that I can ingest. So it's this one's a grain, I believe. And yeah, I do not see any monsters up here on the overworld. So I might be safe at night, mostly. So yeah, I've got garlic, which I believe is a root vegetable in this. I'm finding dolomite, that's interesting. Anyhow, and there's more shirt. Okay. So I'm at the intersection of a couple different rock types. That's kind of fine, actually. It does not get as dark in this one as it does in hard rock, which is quite nice, actually. I much prefer this, where it's kind of dark but still workable, as opposed to hard rock, where if you didn't actively have a fire in your hands, you basically weren't doing anything at night. Alright. I'm going to need to nap more than a few axe heads at this rate. Damn it. Alrighty, well. Let's go ahead and prep some more axes, because I'm going to need them. I'm not quite sure just yet how I'm going to go about building my house. Presumably I'm going to do a thatched roof, because thatched roofing makes my life easy. But I'm going to need to get like a saw before I can get a crafting bench, unfortunately. And that is rather difficult. That looks like snowberry, actually. Yeah. Oh, I found a maple twig. Cool, maple tree. I'm actually a big fan of the maple wood. It's very, very orange on the interior, but it makes a very nice, very striking accent color, especially with Douglas fir and birch as my options. Ooh, what did I just find? Magnetite! That's just going to make cast iron, unfortunately. Alright, I am going to need to go start crafting up some items. Notably, I'm going to need a vessel. Going to need a few ceramic vessels. We found wheat. I've got a rawhide in my inventory. Douglas fir twigs. Yeah. Let's see. We can put that knife in the offhand section. So, yeah, wheat in addition to barley and rye makes up most of my staple grains. I believe there's rice in this mod as well, because I'm pretty sure that it's got the cooking mod. I am low on protein at the moment. Honestly, let's go ahead and put this magnetite down, because it's not helping me being in my inventory and taking up extra space. These have different expiration dates because they were harvested on technically different days. What a pain. Oh well. Cycle that back out. I can't tell if these are just flowers. Yeah, seems like it. Okay. Yeah, not being able to get sick from fresh water is very nice, actually. Where are you? I really should go get started on building the basis of a camp. If I remember correctly, there's a river this way. And with a river comes additional options for water and food. Yep. Because, yeah, at the moment I'm high in vegetables and probably in grain. I haven't found any fruits yet, which is unfortunate. Must be a cave underneath me. Actually, I know there's a shirt cave underneath me. Oh, a rabbit. A couple of rabbits. Interesting. I wasn't aware that there were rabbits over here. That's cool. Yeah. Let's go right around here, I think. Start by clearing out some space. Yes, grasping at straw. Okay. And then we want the Douglas fir logs. Okay, and we'll actually collect the flowers. What in the hell? I don't like the way they just started running at me. Yep. Yep, slain by direwolf. That's fine. Let's harvest the rest of this clay, because I did leave some here. Okay, and then we just gotta find our way back to the river until we find a way to make a sleeping bag or something of the sort. Something to give me a spawn point, anyway. Yeah, I'm not surprised that I got jumped by a pack of direwolves. That's, I should not have been that active at night, but what can you do? And actually, I believe this runs into the river. Ah, but it's a sequential underground aquifer. So, in other words, no, it does not lead into the river in any way I want to follow. I must have gotten outside of what they consider their territory. That might become a problem in the future, though. Oh well. For now, just need to refine some sticks real quick. Weeks, where is my straw? There it is. I don't think I want to know what the fuck's up with the music, to be honest. Odds are it's nothing, but like, ugh. Alright, let's see, I need fire. Fire starter can be made out of 2 sticks, 1 log, 3 sticks, and 5 pieces of kindling. Okay. Aha! Fire. So that's a native gold. That looks like native silver. Ah, I do have, yeah, raw lake trout. Okay. Okay. So I now have cooked lake trout, which expires in about a month, which is much more useful to me than a single bit of raw lake trout. I have to wonder if it's because of the heat difference. Probably. We should probably designate a pit kiln to be used nearby. In the efforts of protecting myself from my own fucking stupidity, pit kiln's gonna be over here. So I need to grab some clay balls, and I need to start knapping. There's an unfired vessel, which I'm gonna need plenty of, I'm sure. Because I know vessels can carry water, and then if I remember correctly, it's something like nope. Clay jug looks like that. Gotcha. Okay. And then I need about 8 logs. Okay. And then I guess the last one will have to be a mossy rhyolite, which is fine. Yeah, this is just going to be our little pit kiln area, so that I don't have to worry about accidentally catching myself on fire or something stupid. Make some extra dolomite. Let that do what it does. It's a goat across the river. Okay. You are dark red. Now, I unfortunately... Right, I need to... Oh, it burnt out. Okay. And I got wood ash. Actually, that's very useful. I need to set up a few logs as a tanning station. I thought. How do I process rawhide? Okay. Lime water, water, tannin, and raw hides. Okay, so I need to make a barrel and then scrape it. Okay. Got it. So... yeah. Bone needle. Ooh, what's this for? Sewing table. Okay. Oof. Shears, leather, a couple logs, and some planks. Okay. Wool cloth requires that I get a loom. Yeah. So wool yarn needs a spindle, which I need... Oh, and yeah, I need lumber for it, which means I'm not doing this until I get a saw figured out. Still, I mean, this isn't terrible. That bone needle might be useful later. For now, let's plonk these dandelions down so they're not in my inventory. I have a rather large amount of lake trout handy, which is very nice. Okay, so that's gonna do what it does for a bit. I'm gonna need a fresh bit of lumber. God, I do not like that the dire wolves come out so damn early. Maybe I should build something like a palisade. Or just a wall to protect me from them. So I don't quite know how to deal with them. I don't know if it's actually worth it to kill them, is the unfortunate reality. Yeah. I also just don't have JEI as an option, which is a little annoying, but whatever. Right. I can't even craft a torch. Interesting. I can't even make a chisel, I don't think. Yeah. Hello, Sushi Cat. Average temperature is -5°C. So once it gets cold for the winter, it's going to be really chilly. Okay. Well, since I know I'm going to need another one, let's nap a fresh axe head. My javelin's looking pretty damaged, so we'll make a couple of those. Make a couple knife heads. Oh, they've been fired. Yeah, the vessels are too hot to open. Okay. Okay. So now I can store my food in it, and it'll last much longer. Of course, I can only fit so much at a time, but that's fine. Cool. Because now I can just toss in stuff like my trout, I can toss in stuff like Mirai, and then I can just kind of set this on the ground somewhere. And they're good to go. And then the jug I can actually just use to keep some water handy. Yeah, so vessels are for storage, and I believe I did just make mud. Yep, silty loam mud. Which can be crafted into daub, which can be used to make wattle. Ooh, pardon me. So yeah, mud mixed with straw makes mud brick. Mud brick is handy for the fact that it's bricks. Yeah. So I've got very limited building material at the beginning here. Ah, yes, I forgot. You can make a thatch bed, and I do have the materials for it, so... This will let me at least set my spawn point, even though it doesn't let me sleep. Yep. And then, yeah, I can just kind of spread stuff on the ground, more or less. But I can use the ceramic jugs here. To make mud, and then proceed to turn said mud into bricks. Although I really should keep said jug for me to keep water in. I'm going to store my seeds in this vessel. And this vessel will live over here. This one has some trout in it. Okay. And this one has the rye, the wheat, the garlic, and the quail. Okay, make a number of bricks. And then those should sun dry. I'm going to make a bit more mud. I do need to make more jugs for transporting water, but this works for now while I'm getting myself a couple extra bricks sorted. Let's go ahead and we'll make a few more unfired jugs. We'll also make a couple more unfired vessels. Okay. And then I just need to drop in some straw. And I don't believe I've got any handy. But I can go grab some out of my handy-dandy log piles. I actually don't want to use birch for this. I want to use birch for a different thing. I need to use birch for tanning. Now, I don't know if this is going to work because it is raining. Works well enough. We're very good on protein, not so good on grain and vegetables. I have a dire need to craft tools. I was gonna say, I made those javelin heads. Where did they go? Alright. I am going to organize my inventory quite briefly. Okay. The unfired jug needs to stay in my hotbar so I can keep track of it. The bone needle, however, can get kind of just tossed on the ground. This vessel just has my seeds in it, which is a useful thing, but not necessarily good yet. These single loose stones can get kind of tossed over here. I need to harvest more thatch. Or, well, more straw. Now, this is a zero magic mod pack. So, I won't be using things like Arnivo or anything of the sort to help me in any way. I'm just going, really. Okay. Now that makes me another pit kiln, which will help a lot with firing some of this extra stuff. Okay. And then I believe I've got extra Douglas fir wood over there. And bada bing, bada boom. Fire is lit. Yep. Actually, yeah, I did want to pick those up for a brief second. They don't necessarily have a book entry. Building materials, mud bricks. After a day, they will harden into mud bricks. Okay. So I need malachite, tetrahedrite, or native copper. None of which I have handy. And all of which I'm going to have to go hunt for. So that's barley, which is the last kind of grain I know about in this mod pack. So cool. I've got all three of my grains. Why are you over here? Well, I've got an amount of supplies here. And actually, I really ought to put these barley seeds in the vessel that carries the seeds. Because it pays in this to be as organized as possible. At least until I can get better storage systems than a vessel on the ground. There's more clay to be found nearby, but I'm not interested in clay. I'm very interested in hunting that fucking direwolf. There's some more clay. in case I need more. What I really need to find is a chunk that is spawning excessive amounts of just straight copper. There must be a cave underneath me. Yep. Hi guys. That's a maple. Although it doesn't look like it grew very well. Still, I'll take the logs. Fortunately, I live very close to a rather large birch forest, so I won't have too much issue gathering the birch wood I need in order to begin tanning. Shelf mushrooms. Yeah, artist's conch. Cool. I found some shelf mushrooms. Those look like a mossy stone. And they are. Pine cones. Lovely, actually. White cedar, hell yeah. So I've got canoe supplies as well. And more shelf mushrooms, lovely. A pig. Wow, they're fast. Well, I've got the raw pork, so I'm happy. Let's see. I've got this raw hematite, but I don't need it, unfortunately. More shelf mushrooms. I don't actually know if it's worthwhile to be collecting the artist's conch, but I don't see why I shouldn't be. I mean, outside of the fact that apparently I can't eat them, so what's the point? Yeah, this looks like snowberry. Wintergreen berry bush, so yeah. So yeah, if that's the case, I'm actually going to want to pluck some of these. Beets. Yeah, beet seeds. Hell yeah. That is very helpful. I've got space in this vessel. I could toss some beet seeds inside. A deer. Cool. I am going to turn these twigs into sticks. That way I'm not carrying around so many different types of sticks. It's getting on to nighttime, unfortunately. So we'll harvest these beets and move on. Loam-rooted dirt. Okay. I am quite downriver from my base, but not so far that, like, I'm out of a good way to get back home. And that looks like a lake to me, so I can stock up on... I can drink my fill on water, and then... What are these? Cobblestone lichen. Interesting. Okay. Ah, can only be harvested when I hit it with a knife. Okay. Very combat-oriented musical choice. Fuck yeah, malachite. That's copper. And these are hot springs. There's a musk oxen. And they're not particularly dangerous. Ah, another berry bush. Lovely. I actually want to transplant these berry bushes over next to my base, because the fact that they grow berries in, like, December is very helpful. That's a fox. Got an amount of raw pork, so it's not like I'm running out of food. This fucking cat is being weird behind me. She's very cute, but she's also really kind of dumb. I think she's currently hunting flies on the back of my office chair. Ow. Oh, I can shape a hammer. That might be a good idea soon. at. Yeah, so not all foods have nutritional value. Notably, this one calls out dough, which you can actually make grains by just, knife and barley. Or, well, knife and grain of any kind, yeah. Oats. Must be ground in a kern. So you gotta make smooth stone and some kind of other stone to make a kern. Yeah, 3 smooth stone and 3 of any other stone block. Ooh, trip hammer. Okay, so that just like automatically hits stuff on an anvil. That's actually pretty useful. A clutch, gearbox, axle, encased axles, a water wheel, windmills. Interesting. So this has an element of stuff like create in it. Neat. Of course, that's beyond me. So these are all recipes for certain items. I do want to get a pickaxe and I want to get a saw, but those can wait. I don't want to make a axe because I'm not sure that I can actually repair it. So armor. Interesting. Fire pit and a pot. Ah, ceramic pots must be napped. In that case, I do want to put a bookmark on that. Because that's going to help me make my my food production a little more efficient. Ow. My ankles. Anyway. Why the hell is that making that noise? Unless that's the sound of this fox hunting something, which I doubt it is. I got 18 pieces of malachite though. I'm pretty happy with that. Those look like beets up ahead. That looks like a bit more heather. It is. Cool. Yeah, there's the muskox. That is an... that's a moose. So that's good to know exists nearby. Moose are a good source of a lot of meat if you're able to hunt them. Unfortunately, I am currently very much not able to, but it's good to know that it exists nearby. And they don't migrate, so I know that will be here during the wintertime. Let's see. I do need to eat something, so I think I'm going to eat some beets. Okay, let's take a run and see if I can't find any more malachite before I try to head back. Oh, just being in the hot spring water helps me restore health. That's good to know. That's really helpful, actually. Continuing to harvest these berry bushes. This looks like an oak log. That's neat. Yeah, limonite makes cast iron, which I don't need yet. But it is good to know that it's around here. Yeah, there's more of it. Okay, if that's the case, I guess we should start collecting some, huh? Rotting meat here. That's indicative that there's a predator nearby. The fact that I don't see it is even more unnerving. Of course, not that it matters all that much if I do wind up dying here. Garlic seeds. Well, let's go ahead and harvest the garlic since I'm here. And then... yeah. Can only carry so many seeds, that's fine. Okay, well. In any case, let's pick up some of this limonite. Limonite, not entirely sure which. Interesting. Oh well. I'm gonna get back out of here. Start on my way home. There's a cave nearby. Skeletons in it. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and get back out of the woods here. There's not much reason for me to stick around. There's not even much reason for me to collect this wood. I can't carry it home with me. I don't have the space, so... Ah, the muskox. More than one musk oxen. That's neat. I've only ever seen one of them at a time. Although, usually that's because I fucking kill them before I get the chance to see more than one. But, you know, they're a useful food source, so you won't catch me complaining about them. That, and I'm pretty sure they're also wintergreen animals, so they're going to be here if and when the winter rolls around. It's good to start tracking. Oh, a baby musk oxen. Yeah, I'm very downriver from where I live. look, it's much sharper cut over here. It's very gentle where I live. That's a bat. There's a quail. There's more than a few of them, which is good to know, actually. There's some more heather. Oof. Talk about a deep ravine, that. There's some water. Lunch on some garlic. That's more table mushrooms. It's not barley. Barley or rye. Rye. It's almost all dead. Not that I have the storage space to be carrying it. Oh, mules. See, I know I went downstream, so as long as I follow the river back upstream, I'll be fine getting back to my base. Wintergreen and snowberry. Yeah, snowberry bears its fruit in September, so I'm going to want to plant these soon. At least the snowberries. Ah, there goes one of my knives. And we're back home. I've got some fired jugs and some extra fired other stuffs. So this vessel has seeds and garlic, which I should transport into a new vessel. This one has wheat, barley, rye, and garlic seeds. None of which I have in my inventory. So back down on the ground you go. Fortunately, seeds do not go bad, so I don't actually need to stress about them. Take the cooked quail out to store the rye. Right, I need to start up a berry patch. Which is more or less going to be responsible for all of my winter food store. Okay. And they have been transplanted. I hope there's enough moisture in the soil for them. If there isn't, I'm sure I'll see them dying soon. But for now... Ooh, I really should read up on food preservation. Pottery. Aqueducts, yeah. Composter wouldn't be terrible. A crucible isn't bad. Keeping hydrated, jarring, heating, glassworking. Fire pit and grill. Wooden buckets need lumber. Ah, preservation. No food lasts forever. Food will expire over time, turning rotten. Rotten food will not restore any hunger. Can preserve it. I do need to bookmark preservation. So yeah, large vessels. Oh, okay. Small vessels, jugs, molds. Excuse me, Jesus. My days. I wonder if it's not possible to shape a large vessel. You are my seeds vessel. Okay. I need more grain and fruit in my diet, but that's fine. So yeah, this has wheat, barley, rye, and garlic seeds. This one has beet seeds, so I need these for diversification. This one I believe is just storing straight up food, which is fine, but it needs to be in its own separate area. This raw pork probably needs to be cooked and preserved. This raw rabbit definitely needs it. Let's put these maple logs in a log pile somewhere. Okay, this one actually stores maple, so we'll put maple in it. This one is storing Douglas fir, so we will put in as much Douglas fir in a line here as I can muster. Pardon me. I know I'm being absolutely terrible about this today, but I've got one hell of a frog in my throat. I do have more birch. That's lovely. Okay, I've got some silty loam dirt in my back pocket, which is fine. Um, right, malachite. I need to make some molds. My bricks are done. Yes. Ha ha ha! My bricks are done. Hi, honey. So as you can see, I've been streaming for an hour and 15 some minutes, and I don't have anything built. Actually, that's a lie. I have a couple of bricks. Yeah, I got bricks. Cool. I've also got some logs that I really need to clean up because I thought, actually maybe I still can use them for a tanning station, but I thought I would be able to like scrape a rawhide, and I'm not able to yet. And this is Douglas fir, and I've got a lot of Douglas fir. Also, that moon is very, very new. Let's see, I've got some water and ceramic jugs. Yes, that's another thing. I need to make more mud. I've been running around with loam dirt in my pocket. And there goes that mud to the bottom of the river. I'm not going to be able to retrieve that until after the sun comes up. Okay, all of this is prepared mud. Yeah, it's not as dark actually as the other one, but yeah, it is quite dark. Let's see. There's one of my mud blocks. Actually, this one was just silty dirt, so we'll modify it first. And then I don't actually know. Ah, there's the others. But yeah, so I'm currently just making mud so I can make mud bricks. It's a time-consuming process, but it's got to be done so that I don't have issues getting bricks later. I've got things like garlics. I've got a couple of vessels actually full of food, which is lovely. These two are both full of seeds, and this one is full of food, which is very handy. I need to turn this into this, and then I'm not quite in love with the process of doing it, but well, it makes things a lot easier than it would if I just tried to, you know, make things out of cobblestone. Okay. So yeah, now I have a number of ceramic jugs, which is going to make traveling a lot easier, because I'll just be able to carry a lot more water. So yeah, this one is the regular version of Terrafirmacraft, not the hard rock version. So I don't have to deal with things like potentially getting sick off of drinking water. You know, I don't have to worry about things like getting sick. I don't have to worry about, you know, maybe dying of drinking too much water, which is a weird status effect you can get in the hard rock version. I'm gonna chop down a few more birch trees over here. And my axe broke. Oh, I've got raw pork in my inventory because I hunted a pig but haven't gotten the chance to actually, like, cook the meat yet. Mostly because I was out in the woods over there for a while. We're not going to talk about that. I totally just got jumped by some fucking dire wolves. And I'm dead. And this is why I left on keep inventory. Yep. At this rate, though, I might as well put the fucking javelin in my main hand. Oh. I gotta be honest, I don't understand what I keep doing that's, like, getting me attacked by them. Is it that I'm just too close? No, because I can walk through, no problem. Is it the act of knocking over a tree? No, because they don't care about that either. Were they just hungry and hunted me because I was nearby? Because if that's the case, then that's fucking bullshit. I don't understand. I do not understand you, wolves. I've got a number of clay balls, but I'd like to have more. I also don't have to contend with things like piranha. So, my life's gonna be a bit easier. What the fuck critter am I hearing? A quail. I heard a quail and it kicked on battle music. Woo. A little cave. Anyways. Okay. So yeah, I've harvested most of the clay that's over there in that particular spot. Ah, I don't have another shovel handy. Scared you? I got jump scared by a bunch of fucking wolves. Still, I do apologize. I'm actually quite glad that I live next to a river, because it means that anytime I get a little peckish and my food stores are running a little low, I can just dive in the river for fish. Real quick. What do I have in here? Malachite. Okay, well. And then, right, birch log. And lastly, we'll just kick off a fire on it. Okay. Okay. Cool. Next, the silty loam dirt needs to go down by the river so I can turn it into mud. Cool. Then I need a saw mold, which is what? Actually, I need a pickaxe, which is that shape. And what shape is the saw mold again? Da-da, 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 da-da. Okay. Okay. And because I'm not entirely sure how many millibuckets of whatever I'm gonna get out of that, I'm just gonna go ahead and prep these two molds. Do I want any other molds? I don't really need any others. Prospector's pick actually wouldn't hurt me, which is in that shape. Cool. There it is. And then, I can't remember, do I need to fire these? Pretty sure. And fire starter. I'm going to want to back up a little. Okay, that's done. Well, I've got a lot of Douglas fir, so let's take from the Douglas fir first. Okay. And I'm going to want to build a new fire starter, because mine's about worn out. Let's see. Let's go take a sip from the river. This vessel, which is empty, and I can actually store some stuff in it. I intend to cook this raw rabbit. And this raw pork as well. Jesus. After I'm done cooking, I'm going to have to step away and go get a fresh jug of water. That way I can actually deal with this thing. Because, God, it's actually, like, making my fucking arms hurt and stuff. Ugh, that's gross. I don't like that. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's another thing. I need to nap a pot. Nope, that's a vessel. That's a large vessel. I wasn't even aware I could make those. That's really helpful, actually. Okay, now then, I need a pot. Pot. Pottery and a pot. Pots are that shape, actually. No, I was onto something. Alright, now I only need one pot. I need a large number of vessels, because I do actually use those for just storage. And this is actually why I have been making all of the bricks. Is I've got a little spot over here devoted entirely to the process of running pit kilns. It's actually really handy. It makes my life quite easy. Just having like an area designated for pit kilns. Okay. Sounds like something just burned out. Yep, one of the pit kilns is done. Okay. I will say I hate the sound of mud breaking in Minecraft. It bothers me. Okay, so I now have 21 fresh blocks of loam mud to turn into 22. I lied. Alright, now I am currently waiting on the molds to finish cooking. I don't have any other bricks. Fantastic. This vessel has gotten cold, but okay, that's fine. That one's got stuff in it, but I want to fire... Oh, do I just put... Oh, it's just one of them in the pit kiln at a time. Well, that's lame. Oh well, at least I've got some other stuff I need to fire anyway. Still, that's kind of lame. Oh well. Well, those are going to be a process to fire, but that's fine. let's see. Straw. I'm gonna need some more Douglas fir wood because I'm gonna need to start that. Hey, look, the molds are done. Cool. Okay, fire starter. And fire. Okay, my molds are done. They are cooling. So, unfortunately, I do have to wait. Pouring metal. And my fire burned out. I know as soon as I get a wooden bucket that I'm going to want to start doing things like preparing farmland, so I'm going to get ahead of the curve on that by basically starting to prepare it now. And I am going to want to look into what it might take for me to replant some of these trees, because I haven't been getting saplings. And that is problematic to me. Let's see. Yeah, you're all food. Your seeds. And your seeds. Cool. Just double checking these things. Toss one of those down. Really, I'm waiting on my mud bricks to dry. And I can't wander away from this, because as soon as it's done, I basically need to pour it into the pickaxe and the saw blade molds so that I can get my my pickaxe and my saw. River not in the dark, sir. River quite in the light. But I think I'm gonna go downstream after this, is just start like clear cutting for a short bit. I really need to go and get a fuck ton of wood together so I can run these fires more. And as it stands, my wood pile is getting pretty measly. Yeah, I've got a number of Douglas fir logs over here, which I think I'm actually going to do this funny thing and start stacking on top of each other. Unfortunately, they're not any different, so I'm going to have to basically just start making like signs or something and putting them there. But shouldn't be too bad. YouTube's not responding, but that's fine. Oh, there's a unique sound effect for walking on mud tile, or on mud brick. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to get the block back after this, but frankly, I don't know if I care. Yeah, I don't. Oh well. That's fine. Mud bricks are so easy to make that I don't know that I care about not getting the block back yet. Because it's quite literally just dirt. That's all it is. It's dirt. But I reckon I'm going to want to start doing things like setting up a proper structure here. Yeah, I am missing some straw to finish that off. And I don't think I have any blocks of thatch hanging around. Yeah. So in that case, I'm going to also need to make a couple shovels and stuff. I'm going to need to organize my fucking inventory too. But that can all wait. Once I'm done with this, I will get on doing a bunch of my other chores. But until then, I've got stuff to do. Notably, I have to wait for this to finish so that I can actually get on with progressing. If I miss it again, it's going to take another batch of resources I really don't have. Thought I made knife blades, but I guess not. I'm going to need more axe heads. And probably more shovel heads while I'm at it, actually. Yeah, no, other than that, I can't think of anything else that I need off the top of my head. So yeah. We'll keep the extra rocks kicking around. We'll even craft up some tools with the materials I just made. I don't want to go too crazy, but that ought to be fine. Okay. This. I need a saw first. Cool. And then we can pour the rest into this pickaxe head mold. Contents have solidified. Oh well. Yeah, this pot's too hot to open. Or this vessel, rather. So we'll just go ahead and quench it. Pick up this stuff. Okay. For now, I'm gonna just start putting some stuff down. Okay. This pot can actually go on here. And yeah, now I need water in order to make food, but that's a lot easier done than said, actually. Did I make another jug? No. Okay, that's fine. There we go. So yeah, I need to get a bit more metal together, but that's not too bad. This is all foodstuffs. So we'll cram it full of junk. You are all rocks. You are also foodstuffs. So we'll take these two on my trip, because they're food. Limonite needs to stick around, unfortunately. Oh, cool. This is all seeds. Okay. Well. And that finishes that off. So last on is I just need to okay. Need a fire starter. Wrong. Okay. This vessel is actually just full of copper that has solidified, which wouldn't be enough. I need like another small rock or something, but that's fine. I'll just collect some straw. Okay. 44. Okay. 46 will have to be good enough for me. And then I just need to go grab another couple logs. And firing. Cool. We'll leave the rawhide there. Leave some bones. The leonite. The shirt. Okay, and then I've got 2 vessels full of food, a saw blade, which I should actually turn into a saw before I leave. How do I do that again? Right. Ores, metal, and casting. Nope. Excuse me for a minute while I crack open Best Friend Google. Ah, on top of a stick. Got it. Cool. Thought I did that? I guess I didn't. Haha. The stick. The saw. It's been done. Okay. Anyways, I've got a number of axes here, mostly because I'm going on a wood chopping trip. We'll make another fire starter. Let's turn all of this straw into thatch, as much of it as I can anyway. This yellow sand can just kind of go over here. Okay. These clay balls can get put down. These feathers. Okay. I believe that's everything I need to put down. Okay. And from here, I should be good to go on this trip. Where's that cooked rabbit I had? Nope. Nope. Nope, you're full of rocks. You know, I could have sworn I just had like a bit of cooked rabbit. Where did I put it? Huh. I have no idea. And frankly, I don't really feel like foraging all that much, so I think I'm just gonna munch some beets. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep putting them back in there. Where is the moon? Oh well. I gotta set out anyway. I can't afford to wait much longer, unfortunately. I do have things to do. And one of them is collect a fuck ton of wood, because I need just so much of it. Oh, more malachite. Cool. Didn't realize there was some so close. Oh, the rain quit. Lovely. Moss. I wonder what use moss has outside of just decorative. Still, oh well. Let's cut this tree down. I have to wonder if there is a way to propagate trees, or if I'm just like slowly fucked here. Flora. So yeah, unfortunately I can't make a barrel rack without scaffolding, which requires that I go find that. once again, back to the wiki. Okay, so I do actually want to make a scythe sometime soonish so that I can get more saplings quickly. Because without that, I'm basically just like chopping trees down without propagating them, which is not helpful to me in particular. And actually very good to know about. Must be a skeleton nearby. So this is a maple log, which I know because of the look of it. And this would be a Douglas fir, which are ridiculously easy to get huge quantities of the wood, so I want to collect as much of it as possible while I'm out. And all the same, I would like to get some saplings for these trees. Another maple. God, I hate the music, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it always makes me very nervous that something's about to happen. Ah, I finally got a sapling. Maple. Lovely. So I'll be able to propagate a maple tree. That's nice. Okay. Chop the maple. So yeah, knowing that I need to break the leaves before I can break the log if I want saplings is useful. That's another maple sapling. You know what though? It makes me want to bring around a lot of dirt with me. That way I can nerd pull these trees. Mink. do not appear to have any rocks in my inventory. Ah, magnetite. I need knife heads, please. I really want to get not just maple saplings, to be honest with you. Like, I've got a good number of maple logs, but that's not helpful. And this artist conch is actually not helpful. Like, this is a Douglas fir. I'd like to get Douglas fir saplings. Because having the saplings of one of the trees that produces a lot of wood would make my life very easy. But unfortunately, I do not seem to be so lucky. Yep. What? Excuse me? Okay, much better response. Okay, these can go there. I'm gonna need to start carrying vessels around just to carry fucking sticks. Like, I mean, I know they're useful and everything, but like, goddamn. The amount of them I'm getting is ridiculous. What is this? Rye? Lovely. I actually needed more rye seeds. I was hoping for barley, to be honest, but I can always use more rye seeds, to be honest. Actually, this is the perfect scenario for me. Put an ostrich fern in my inventory and a meads milkweed. Neither one of which I actually need, so we'll just... Okay. I wasn't aware that that was an option. We'll just real quick make a little nerd poll. Okay. I'm gonna have to basically make a small hill just to reach this fucking patch of leaves. But I'm completely okay with that because it means that I'm gonna get those fucking leaves. Actually, I might want to start making wattling because at this point I've got enough fucking sticks for it. And then we just grab some sticks. Now that is a solid block. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, I suspect this is why they added wattle and daub, to be honest. Anyhow. All of this just to get a sapling, dude. And I did actually get one. Fantastic. That's what it's all about. But I do actually want this silty loam dirt. Because it makes the same kind of bricks that I'm using. Okay. Back on the running game. Because I got a good number of logs. It wasn't as, shall we say, profitable as I'd like, but I got a couple saplings so I can start growing trees closer to my home. Did that just not drop a birch log for some reason? What the fuck? Also, nope, not limonite. Okay. Thought that was limonite. I was better like, ooh, shiny rock. But nope, no luck. Oh well. God, I gotta start carving out paths and stuff. Ooh. Barley. Hey, I was just talking about how I needed more of these seeds. Sick. Isn't that just lovely? Hey, a moss blanket too. You're the one with rocks in it. Nope. Maple there. Birch there. And then I've got maple and a Douglas fir to plant. Yeah, no, I had been getting enough saplings on the hard rock version to basically never worry about this, but unfortunately, I'm not getting that many. Okay, well, that's more silty loam dirt in my pocket. Or silty loam mud, I should say. You are beet seeds. You have barley seeds in you. Okay. 21 fresh mud bricks. did I put the pickaxe mold? This one's just gonna kind of store miscellaneous shit. Stuff that I don't really have the space for anywhere else. Okay, this way, that's all sealed up, and then I can actually free up some vessels to carry other shit by taking the seeds out of them, and instead putting the seeds in these guys, along with, of course, barley and rye, because why not? Okay. Okay, well, knowing that that's the case, we'll just go ahead and seal the seeds container, so that's fine. And then I've got an extra large vessel here, which we'll actually put over here to store all of my excess food. And of course we'll seal it, which helps the pork last for an additional 2 months. The garlic lasts an extra year. I kind of wonder if I can put a vessel inside of a large vessel. I can. Well, that changes how I'm storing things then. Talk about an oversight. Because yeah, knowing that that's an option, I'm about to store so much extra shit in here, you wouldn't fucking believe it. And then we'll just seal it, because I can open this whenever and look in, and bada bing bada boom. These are all still wet, I believe. These are dry though, and so are these. Lovely. I believe I am currently too hungry to run, which is fine because I need to eat anyway. What's in this? Just a bunch of rocks? Cool. Yep, I can take those out because I don't need to store them like that anymore. Yeah, knowing that I can do shit like store vessels in vessels. I unfortunately can't store sticks in vessels. But I can store, say, a vessel full of bones and feathers. And clay blocks, apparently, inside this one. And thereby save some space. Hell, I don't even need to seal these, because they're just storing nonsense little bits. I need knives, which of course means I need to get into the vessel of rocks to get my shirt and make some knives. And we'll just make a bunch of knife heads. Probably also want to make some axe heads. A new shovel wouldn't hurt. I've run out of loose shirt. That's fine. Let's see, what else do I want? Wouldn't hurt me to have more javelin heads. Okay, what else? What else? Let's see. I've got axe, knife, javelin. I could make scythes. That wouldn't be too bad. Okay. Yeah, okay. A hoe wouldn't be too bad. Some hammers. Fresh vessel. Fresh large vessel. So that's extra bullshit nonsense storage. Which I think this one I'm going to turn into my own personal... I wonder if I can just pick them up by hand. I can! Fantastic. Well, in that case, let's pick up this shovel, because why did I just leave it on the floor? And yeah, let's get a vessel just for extra heads of stuff. So I still need to do... some hoe heads. Thought I could make 2 at a time. Yeah, okay. And then, so I've made a bunch of those. Let's make a few more axe heads because I know I'm going to need them. I don't think I'm going to need more than about 2 stone hammers for now. Yeah, shovels, knives, hammers. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm about done napping for now. Yeah, that's full of food, so we'll leave that alone. I think I can still pick it up, though, can't I? Yeah, I can. And then, yeah, pretty much at will, I can just, like, plop it down and look in. That's lovely. Let's put down all of these extra tool heads. Because I don't need them until I use them. No, my trout. Yeah, no. Until I eat something, I am not catching that. Okay, fantastic. Woo! Ah, that was one hell of a javelin throw. And that one was not. God, swimming up current is a pain. those fish are much quicker than I am. Fortunately, I have a little something that makes this a very even fight. Okay. We'll walk up river again towards the camp. I don't want to get too far away from home. Killed it. And I missed it. Son of a bitch. There it is. Give me my fish. Killed that fucker fair and square. Alright, let's go get that javelin back. Because I don't even remember where I tossed it, to be honest. Ah, upriver. Cool. Neat part about fishing in the river is that I'll never go thirsty, that's for sure. That's native gold there. Mink. Fish. Haha. Okay. Go ahead and start up this fire. Gonna need to get some clay. Okay, and then I need bowls. I do want to fire these. Okay. Got some straw. Got knife heads over here, which I think I can use hose for, but we'll try it, and then if it doesn't work, I'll get knives. I need a couple sticks. Fish! Okay. Yep, hose worked just fine for it. Cool. Ooh. Wasn't aware that I could burn myself, actually, by doing that. Okay. And that's lake track done. Okay, so it does burn you to do that. That's good to know. Just waiting again. No, my vessel! No! Shit! No, give it back! Where the hell did it go? Oh man, don't tell me I just lost a vessel. Oh. Damn it. Well, I guess I gotta go make another one. Son of a bitch. What a pain. Let's see. So each one of these melts into 30 millibuckets. I need 10 millibuckets to make this pickaxe. So I'll have 30 left over, or I'll have 80 left over. If I go find one more malachite, I can make the pro pick as well. Let's go find another rock. Ooh, they're starting to bury. Lovely. I'll bear fruit before too long. Is it really already? No, it's still summertime. Okay. So I was gonna say it's only been like a week. I need to find a fruit-bearing tree. That's what I need to do. The only problem with finding a fruit-bearing tree is they're a right pain in the ass to find, and then I have to get a sapling. Somewhere around here there was malachite spawning. I really want the prospector's pick because it'll help me find more ores. So that I won't have to really go caving all that much. But now I'm just keeping my eyes out for a little blue rock on the floor somewhere. Blue-green. Somewhere here on the forest floor. There ought to be another one somewhere. This is what I get for not finding enough of them before. But unfortunately, I didn't think I'd need all that many more. Ah, there's one. Cool. Cool. Well, let's just take another peek around, see if I can't find more, because it never hurts to have extra metal. Hell, if I find enough of them, I can even make extra tools. I'd love to get my hands on a better axe. Mink. Okay, then. Ah, there's another one over there. Oof. Large cave, and that's a malachite there. Hell, I must be rather close to the source if there's this many nearby each other. There's got to be a vein near here. The only real question is, can I get back out once I go in? This isn't exactly how I want to be using my clay, but if I have to, I have to. Fortunately, I don't have to. There's that heather. A lot of heather over here, actually. Oh, there's clay in the soil over here. That's lovely. There's a pig nearby. Aha, there you are. Woo! Fast little fucker. There you are. Got him. Killed the quail. So I found some wheat. That's lovely. Ooh, mudflats. Cool. Source of naturally spawning mud. Okay. This is rye. So I found a river delta. Or, sorry, I lied. This is a marsh. It's not quite dank enough to be a swamp, but it is a marsh. What is this crop? What are you? Dry fragmite. I don't actually know what the hell fragmite is and why it exists. Okay, so, in other words, it's useless to me. It grows up pretty well, though. It wouldn't be too bad. Oh, cool, more limonite. Lovely. I don't remember if I have wheat seeds at home. There's more birch over here. A very wide river. And this very wide riverbed probably runs out to the ocean, which, if I am correct, would make this a very good way to get salt, actually. This is not, however, my river. At the moment, I'm just exploring. My house is like that way. Or, well, my base anyway, not my house. I don't have a house yet. It's terribly sad. I got myself lucky I haven't run into all that many predators, though. That might actually be my river. Meeting with this one. Okay, so this is all arrowhead over here. Arrowhead, arrowroot, cattails, lily pads, the like. The stuff that tells you this water is fresh water. That's white cedar. This is another estuary. That looks like the ocean. Let's refill my jugs. That way they're full. Is this mud? Yes, it is. Interesting. Tide pools, driftwood. What is this? Sea palm. Interesting. Seaweed. Which, no, I can't plant. Okay. Just a stick. So if this is indeed the ocean, then I'm probably going to want to get some salt water while I'm here. Or start a fire, actually. Which, I have straw. I just don't have a log. Driftwood doesn't count. So, let's go chop a tree real quick. And then I'm going to need to make a pot, which I have some clay on hand. That means I'm going to need more logs. I wonder what kind of wood this is. Okay, axe broke. That's fine because I have a backup. Just chilling in my back pocket. And this is why I carry a spare. Ooh, what kind of wood did I just stumble across? It's a big tree, though. And they're rather densely grown together. This is chestnut. Lovely. I actually like chestnut. It's a very nice wood type to me. As far as my my discerning eye goes. There is a predator around from this rotten meat, but I don't know where it is, and frankly, I doubt I'll find it in the rain. That looks like fresh water, though. And I'll actually take these sticks, because that'll make my life a little easier. Driftwood. Loose dacite. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so those can be harvested for straw. We'll make a fresh fire starter. Okay. Bismuthinite. Lovely. So I found some bismuth on these shores. That's good to know about, actually. Who are you? Basalt. Well, in that case, I'm not actually... wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. So, no, I'm not interested, is the word I was looking for. Okay. I believe this is salt water. Yep. And given by the thirst that I just got... Yep. Cool. Well, knowing that that's actually the case... Time to set up a little thing. So for starters, I know I'm gonna need a pit kiln so that I can chalk. Cool. So yeah, I know I'm gonna need a pit kiln. And I know I'm gonna need a pot, which is that. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, there's no better way, really, to transport water until I can make... Okay, wooden bucket's been made. I was about to say, you know, I don't think there's any better way to transport water, and then I was like, wait a minute. I have a saw in my back pocket. What am I fucking talking about? I don't have OBS open on the second monitor, so I couldn't read chat if it was doing anything. Fortunately, it's not, but still. Shovel. This is why we keep spares in the back pocket. Cool. I don't think I actually care about the seaweed, but I do care about the rye, because I can eat the rye. And speaking of, I need to do that, because I'm getting hungry. Okay. So then, We're waiting on the pot to fire. But while we wait on that, I need to pick up and move my workbench a little, and the logs go into my inventory. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, and the logs go. What the fuck? Stick. I need a stick. Unfortunately, I don't think driftwood counts. I need at least 5. Or I need at least 6 sticks in case I fuck up my fire. So it's 1 log. Three sticks. And then we try to light it on fire. Nope. So driftwood doesn't count as a log. Good to know. That's an extra piece of straw, actually. Aha, we got it. Cool. Okay, we're gonna cook up some food while I'm just like waiting because I am getting hungry and I need to eat. Currently just waiting on the pit kiln to finish. And I do need a new axe soon. Okay. Now I can just burn the driftwood in place of other woods, which is nice. It doesn't burn very well, but I can burn it. So that gives me more protein in my diet, which is not great for me, but it is good enough. We're actually going to fill this bucket with salt water. I don't need this one piece of limonite that badly. However, I will toss the wheat seeds in this vessel. That way they're the hell out of the way. You're just gonna burn for a bit. Okay. Barrel's full of salt water. Break the axe to pick it up. Yeah, I am exhausted now because it's way too fucking heavy. But that's fine. We're going to process the salt water into salt and water over time here. I do need to pour out this ceramic jug, actually. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not doing myself any favors drinking salt water. Ugh. Shit is not good for me. I suppose I could make another chestnut barrel if I wanted to. I'm already over encumbered, so it wouldn't hurt me any more than it can now. Let's see, I've got this vessel full of malachite, basically. Yeah, okay. So, is this water over here considered fresh? No. Good to know. The pit kiln just burned out. So I have a pot now. Okay, and then I think it just needs a rock, right? Or maybe 2 rocks? Alright, I need to know how to perform desalination. Salt can be obtained by grinding rocks down rock salt rocks in a kern. Okay, cool. So I don't actually need salt that badly. Oh, that dog. Okay, well, knowing I don't actually need fucking salt that badly, let's just dump those. That vessel's doing its job. Actually, let's pick up these axe heads real quick, and we'll make. I don't have many sticks, my friend. Okay. Do that. Do this. Let's eat this cooked quail so I can free up an inventory slot, and chestnut workbench. So now I have a barrel full of salt water. Not helpful, but I have it. And frankly, we're gonna do something particularly dumb. And we're gonna drown ourselves. Mostly just because it's way too long of a return trip back home. I don't feel like dealing with that. So. Mink. And we're home. Fastest transport. I do need to fire that vessel. Speaking of vessels which need fired, dump the stuff out of that, drop that in there. I should put down this barrel full of salt water at some point. So I now have a barrel full of salt water in case I need salt water for anything. Okay, well, I've also got seeds, which I need to put in the seeds pot, basically. I have an extra pot now. That's nice. We got some ceramic bowls. We got some clay. I have some lumber. Finally, I have the ability to make planks and stuff. Got some chestnut logs. This is all still sealed. Interesting. So I can use aqueducts to move water. Okay. So aqueducts are good for that. Brick and mortar. I can make bricks using chisels. I can make brick blocks using those and mortar. Mortar can be made by adding sand to a barrel of lime water. Okay. How to make lime water? Adding flux, which is what? Shellfish of any description. Or a loose rock. Cool. Limestone, dolomite, chalk, or marble after being ground in a kern. Okay. So I really just need a kern. That's what's really, like, stopping me. And that's just 3 smooth stone over 3 any other stone. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot I can make a clay pan. And it'll let me, yeah, it'll let me begin panning. Okay. I don't need to know about ores and minerals. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I have another rawhide to put out. So that can be done. Okay. I do keep forgetting to leave OBS open when I am looking at other things. Oh, hello, dire wolf in a pit. Ah! That's fair. That's completely understandable. However, I am going to go back over there immediately to start some more shit. That one's dead. Oh, okay. I think it, yeah, at that point, if I open up the chat log, it's a lot of my deaths. Also, holy shit, dire wolves being able to fucking two-tap me is ridiculous. I gotta get some armor and stuff. I don't have issues running around basically starkers, but like, holy shit. The fact that even a dire wolf pup is able to just fucking, yeah, put me down in 2 hits. Insane. Fortunately, this means I'm going to be able to get my hands on more rawhides, which is lovely. God, they have a lot of health. Oh, and yeah, they also run away when they get low on health. Interesting. And I fucking speared it. Let's go. I know I shouldn't feel good about stabbing what is essentially a baby direwolf, but like, fuck these dudes. You know? Yeah, come up here. I hope that doing that actually stops them from spawning over here. Because, good lordy Lou, was it getting annoying having to contest with them for my space. Okay, there is another birch over here. It'll eventually grow into a full tree. Um, I do remember why I went over there. It was to get logs so I could start a fire to make these tools, but like I got sidetracked by handling these things that have been an issue for a while. Anyways, let's do the workbench there. Rather restrictive, but it's got some storage space, so it's good enough for me. Okay. Eventually, this will get repurposed into a different thing. But for now, this is what it's doing. Cool. I can actually reverse craft them out of it. That's lovely. Because, yeah, eventually this is going to get retrofitted into the forge. Or refitted is the appropriate word. That's kind of what I thought driftwood was going to do. Oh, I have more birch than I thought. Barrel. So yeah, I need a method to make scaffolding. And unfortunately, oh, barrels can hold up to 12 slots worth of items. That's ridiculous. Oh boy. I was not expecting 2 full barrels of water to just completely take me out. God damn. Well, What's the point in milk vinegar? What? And that's the sound of that pit kiln finishing. That's the fresh one. I need this one, and where's my Propic mold? Oh yeah, I have to stand there while it pours. Shit, I forgot. Cool. Well, I just need to find a bit more copper, but that currently holds 90 millibuckets of copper. And then, yeah, this vessel is done, so. Very nifty that that's an option. Fresh vessel. Lovely. So yeah, I've got a vessel full of copper and an open vessel that I intend to use for other things. For now though, where did I put all of those sticks that I had? Ah, here they are. Fantastic. Pickaxe, Propic, hammers. Okay. Okay. Found nothing. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Okay. Nope. That does not work. Okay. Strange. Oh well. I'm not entirely sure what I'm after right now, but I think I want to go visit the mesa. See if there's anything interesting over there. I almost forgot, I do need to drink my water. And eat some cooked pork. Brown sandstone, white sandstone. And a musk oxen. Oh, shut up. Actually, I might be able to milk that. Although it looks like it's a bull. I don't know if I want to. And he's dead. I got a lot of raw mutton out of that. Whoop! Yeah, I forgot just how much raw mutton one can get out of those. There's a cow around here somewhere. Probably up on the cliffside. Or that, no, that looks like an ore. What is it? That would happen to be gypsum. I don't think I actually need gypsum, but it's nice to know it exists. So, loose shirt. I don't entirely know what I need gypsum for. It can be used to make alabaster. What the hell's alabaster for? Can be made more efficient by sealing some gypsum in a 100 millibucket of lime water in a barrel. Okay. Advanced materials, bricks and mortar. Mortar can be made by adding sand to a barrel of lime water. Lime water can be made by adding flux to a bucket. Dolomite, chalk, marble, or limestone will make flux. Pretty sure I have a bunch of dolomite at home, but I want to poke around. Because, like, I knew that's shirt. That's barley. And I need barley to make some kind of alcohol. Hell if I remember. I always need more. Woof. Okay then. I always need more clay, so we'll take some clay while I'm here. God, my inventory is looking more and more full by the minute. I don't need this shirt cobble. I really don't need this shirt mossy cobble. Whoop. Damn. Well, that's a goat. I might be able to get more mutton there. And maybe some milk. This nanny goat is not familiar enough to produce. Well, how rude. Well, got a large sheepskin. I got some shoving off of that. More gypsum there. It's good to know about, I suppose, if I ever want to make anything out of alabaster, but, like, I don't think I care. And so that gypsum basically is just lost on me, because I don't care. What are you? Another type of quail? Grouse. Ah, yes. I forgot about Grooses existing. Sweet Jesus. Well, looks like white and yellow sand. There's some deer over in the woods. Found nothing with the Propic. The river is flowing away from where I'm going. Small sample of bismuthinite. I don't actually know that I care about bismuth. I suppose I can drop the chestnut lumber. That's fine. Okay then. There's more grouse, which I don't actually need more grouse. Frankly, just finding out they exist is funny enough. See. Average temperature is -6 Celsius where I am. Yeesh, it's gonna get cold. And it's still only summer. I say only as if it's not gonna fucking turn to fall right quick here. I believe this is upstream from where I'm based. What is this? Where are you? Granite. Do I need granite? Limestone, dolomite, chalk, or marble? Nope, I don't need granite. I know there's chalk out at the ocean, but I don't want to have to travel all the way to the ocean to get flux, you know? That strikes me as a bit unnecessary and just a tad on the ridiculous side. Oh. I do need to drink more water. Okay. Did it just break? They have a durability meter? What? I wasn't aware that my jugs had a durability meter. Oh, dolomite. Cool. I actually need a large amount of this so that I can make some flux. Yeah, I can make tannin, no problem. I need flux. I need flux so I can make lime water. I need to figure out how to get myself a kern. Oh boy. Berry bushes too. What's up, buddy?
You want to go to Museum with Mola?
Sure.
We're going out for dinner.
Yeah, sure, I'll go ahead.
Stream.
Yeah. This is regular terra firma, not fucking hard rock. So this should be easier to get into. This looks like dolomite. When aren't they? Let's be real. I'll be right up, buddy. The endless plains. Hey, look, a horse. I was about to make some stupid snide comment about, like, damn, I don't see any critters. And then there's horses. So let's see. So being ground in a kern. Base and a handstone. It bothers me how the fucking book is like, yeah, it's a really simple process. You just like do the things, and I'm just like, okay, so why is it not so simple? You know? I think I'm gonna drown myself real quick, and then I'm gonna head out to dinner with the family. And I will probably kill the stream, but I'm going to leave the game running in the background for a bit. Or, no, I lied. I'm not going to do that. Cool. Barrel's ready. Yeah, no, I'm not going to leave the game running in the background. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.